Hey everybody, happy Thank
Woohoo!
Dog It's Friday.
Yay!
So I'm Hillary and I'm here as always with Patty Quinn.
Hi,
And,
everybody.
and we're the co-founders of We Heart Hounds, and we are super excited for this sort of dog dad inspired gift that we're creating today for our Thank Dog It's Friday craft.
For sure.
Um, Yeah, so it's a perfect last minute if you're still looking for that thing that you want to get for those dog dads out there. This one is easy. It'll come together quickly and it's guaranteed to impress. So
Yeah, it'll melt his heart for sure.
yeah. So what you're going to need, what we're doing is creating a sort of photo collage. We're spelling out the word dad in pictures, but what you'll need is a 3-piece frame. So a frame that has 3 different sections for your pictures. Oh, yeah.
That one's mine. Mine's kind of the standard type. It's really masculine looking. It's got these nice bronze little corners on it, which I like.
And mine's got a little country feel, and it's an interesting frame.
I've never seen one like that. That's amazing. That looks really cool.
Yeah, it's definitely eye-catching. So, and I just got mine at Walmart. It happened to be on sale and it was cheaper than the sort of standard 3-piece frame. So I was like, well, heck, we're gonna go with this one.
Yep, and I got mine at Hobby Lobby. It was on the clearance rack, so I just fell in love with it. I really like how masculine, it looks for this craft for today.
Yeah, and so what we're gonna be doing, I'll just pull this back in again real quick. What we're gonna be doing is putting a separate picture in each of these that has the letter that'll spell out the word dad. So you'll take some, yeah, you're gonna create some letters and then have a little photo shoot with your pup. And here's just an example of
Lulu's adorable.
she's eating my A, but
So the whole picture thing is a challenge in itself. That's probably the biggest challenge for this craft, right?
That was definitely the time-consuming part for me. We had to do a fair number of shoots to try to get something that would work.
Right. And so for me, just real quick, since we don't have any pups anymore to take pictures with, what I'm going to end up doing is I dug through our photo albums and I'm going to put 2 pictures on either end. And then I'll just have a nice little kind of Father's Day dog themed saying in the middle here. So that's going to be my interpretation of today's craft.
Yeah. And for your letters, if you're doing the sort of taking a picture version of this craft, you could use wooden letters, like the large wooden letters that you can get at a craft store.
Right.
I didn't have those available, so in order to kind of make my own, I'm just using a stencil and some craft paper. And then because this craft paper is just a real thin sheet of craft paper, I also have some poster board to make it a little bit more sturdy so that they'll hold up to somebody like Lulu while we're trying to take a picture.
Well, and even a gust of wind, right? Yeah. If you put the craft paper or the scrapbook paper on the ground, it's easy for it to kind of pick up and blow away. I really like the idea of adhering it to some poster board, give it a little more weight.
Yeah, and you could use, like I just happen to have a big piece of poster board, but you could use, if you have a cardboard box or something like that, you're just really trying to make it a little bit more stiff, a little bit more sturdy, so anything will work. You're not going to see that backing. It's just going to be, covered by your craft paper. Right. And the way that I simply stenciled on a D here.
Okay.
You can't hardly see it, but there's a D that's written in here. I'm going to use some just regular glue stick, glue it down to the poster board, and then I'll cut it out with some scissors. I also have an X-Acto blade to get the middle portion out.
Okay, perfect. And then for me, I just took out the insert that was in my frame, and I'm going to put some scrapbooking paper, again, just kind of a masculine brown kind of color, and I'm going to tuck that in the place of where the photo would go, and then that's what I'm going to embellish to have my saying on there.
Yeah, and these, you could do this obviously with any kind of paper you want, but also if you get the wooden letters, you could paint those, you can embellish them any way that you want. So it's really, you can make it whatever style is going to work best for you, for your decor, and for what's going to appeal the person that you're giving this to. So,
And then my DAD letters, I'm just using these stickers that I found at Hobby Lobby. So you can get these little stencil stickers, alphabet stickers. So the 2 in a package for $2. So that it wasn't too bad.
yeah, and I happen to be making different pattern for each of my letters, but you certainly don't need to. You could just get the 2, at least a D and at least an A, so that you can spell out the word and you can reuse that second D if you need to, for your pictures.
So you just want to make sure if you only have one D, obviously get 2 photos with that same letter.
Yes. So I am just cutting this out. And I would say I wouldn't go a whole lot smaller than like 8.5, 10 inches. They'll, even with little dogs, the letters would kind of get lost in the background. So you do want your letters big enough so that they're actually recognizable in your picture. They don't need to be the dominant part of the picture, but if you're trying to spell out that word, I think it's important that they're at least obvious enough so that people can kind of see what you're going after there.
These stickers are crazy. Never used them before, but for my letter D, they're separate. So that makes it a challenge to put it down. So we'll see what this, hopefully it looks like it spells the word dad. Never used these before. It's crazy. They're really cute, but.
And are they vinyl? They kind of look like they're.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they've got a nice little sheen to them. I think they came in a couple different colors, like black, white, and silver, maybe. But I think it's a little challenging just since there's a space there that's not connecting I think the A I'll have a little better luck with because it's all one.
Because it's all connected.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm just using an X-Acto blade to cut out the center of my D.
Okay.
I find it's a little bit easier than trying to use the scissors. But even if you just got it started with like a sharp knife or something like that, then you could use the scissors to cut it out if you don't have an X-Acto blade.
Okay. And then one of the other things I'm doing is I just cut out a couple dog bone shapes from scrapbook paper as well, and I'm just going to use my glue stick and glue that down for just a little embellishment.
See if I can get around this little curve here. So here we have my letter D.
Oh, sweet.
So I'll show you the ones that I actually took pictures of. I have my D in a little different style.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And
then my A that's missing a little piece because Lulu ate it.
That's adorable.
And then I have another D, and one of the things that I did with this D was just adhered a little popsicle stick so that I could stick it into the ground when I was. So the sort of way that we decided to do each of the photos, I did a single dog with. I did Leon with the first D. Then I did
Uh-huh.
Lulu separate with the A that she
Uh-huh.
ate part of. And then I did both of them with that last D. So that's why I
Oh,
have
yeah.
the stick on here. It was a little bit easier to have it posted somewhere. So I had just stuck it in the yard and then let them kind of goof around it. So
That
that
makes
made
it
it
a
easier.
whole lot easier. What a great idea. Yeah, what a great idea.
So yeah, as Patty was mentioning, probably the toughest part of this craft is is the picture taking part. But you could do this like even if you had them sleeping or whatever, you could just lay the letter beside them and take a picture real quick, like however you think it's gonna work well.
Yeah, sleeping pups might be a lot easier
Yes.
to take pictures of.
Otherwise, you're getting crazy pups.
I love that picture though. That's awesome.
And
You
this is
can't help
another
Oh,
one that was. These
that's
are
so
two
cute.
that won't be used, but I think they're pretty cute.
They're adorable. Those are so adorable.
So I'll show you the ones I actually am going to use. Here's my Leon with the letter D.
Oh, I love your garden area too. That's so pretty.
It's been very enjoyable. Leon loves it out there too. Oh, and then crazy Lulu.
Looks like she's trying to make the letter A.
Yep.
That is so funny.
And then here's the two of them with the last D.
It's adorable. I like that idea though, sticking that in the ground. That's really clever.
Yeah, it made it a little easier. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
That's great.
start putting my pictures in.
Okay. Start putting mine in. If you followed us for a while, you'll know that when Clover was with us, I was taking pictures all the time, posting every day. And one of the things that we try to do, this is a picture I haven't showed either of these pictures before, but one of the things I try to do, I thought would be really cute, is have Clover kind of hanging her little paws over our fence and taking a picture of her, like she's peeping over the fence. So this is one of the pictures. I never showed this to anybody, but I thought it was really cute. Well,
Adorable.
the backstory of this is my husband trying to lift Clover over a 6-foot fence, and she was all squirmy wormy. So we were cracking up. It was hysterical. So
That's great.
those are the pictures that I chose for this.
I love that it tells a story too.
Yeah.
Like it's a funny remembrance in that story as well.
Exactly. We were in tears. He was laughing so hard. I'm like, lift her up. And she's like falling, and I can't see what's going on the other side.
It is pretty amazing how
we're dedicated, let me tell you.
They can get.
We are truly dedicated to sharing our lives and our pups with you. That's so funny. I'd love to hear any stories if anybody else has crazy stories that trying to take pictures of their pups, like staging things and everything goes haywire or goes crazy, because obviously we can't be. I hope we're not the only ones. Lulu's eating a letter A, and and my little squirmy worm is having fun on the other side of a 6-foot fence trying to get a photo shoot.
So I'm just using a little double stick tape here to glue this one. Otherwise it'll slide right down.
Right. Well, I'm pretty much done. I can share one of my stickers is sticking up my letters. But I'll show you the final product. So it says
that's so cute.
Instead of bad to the bone.
I love that.
It's bad to the bone. I don't know. Can you read it? I can't tell.
Yep, I can.
Okay. So anyway, that's my little saying.
That's adorable.
I think this was fun. So you can tell a story. You can have a lot of fun. You can put together a favorite phrase or saying. It could say dog dad or paw, PawPaw or whatever you want on there. You can always find some fun sayings. Or if there's some kind of inside joke that's between you and your favorite dog dad, you could put that on there as well. Oh, that's coming together. That is so clever. I just love this idea, I think that's just so sweet.
Yeah, it's really cute.
And these would be perfect for even grandfathers, I mean, I know our dads love our pups and, are big fans of them too. So, yeah, this isn't just for, it could be anybody that's one of your favorite dog dads in your life. I think they would absolutely love this. Just anything that would make them smile, make them know that you're thinking of them and how much they love and adore your furry pups.
Yeah, and you can go as elaborate with the frames or as simple as you want. So,
Right.
The concept of having the sort of storytelling in the pictures, I think, is the really kind of touching part. So I think that's the part that people will love as far as the gift goes.
Well, and even if it's not the storytelling of an event that took place, but just the storytelling of trying to pose your dog with the letters is a story in itself.
This is a story. Let me tell you.
For sure. So anyway, this has been great. Thanks so much, everybody. We really enjoyed today spending time with you as always. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we had fun putting it together for you as well.
And if you'd like to see some of our other crafts that we do, every Friday we're doing something to celebrate our love of dogs. And the best way to stay informed about what's coming up, or if we have other things that we're going to be doing, is to join our mailing list. And we'll have a link to be able to join that mailing list in this post. So we would love to have you there so that you don't miss out on anything We Heart Hounds that's coming up in the future.
For sure. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've joined a group or liked a page, and I don't always see their news feed showing up in Facebook. So I hope you don't mind us requesting that you contact us through email or sign up through our email, because we would just absolutely love to stay in touch with you and keep you in the loop of all the fun things that we're always doing.
Yeah.
So thanks, everybody. Enjoy your weekend. Happy early Father's Day to all those dog dads out there, and share your crafts with us if you'd like. We'd love to see them. That would be great. Thanks, everyone. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.